Well, I guess that is the end of this story. Which means... onwards we go. Should we take that back? We probably should take that back. Just to give our king that little bit of peace. And as we take it along with us... hopefully none shall ever disturb this place. Ever. Again. Alright, Roach. As I said, it was a short detour, nothing wrong. Which means we can do another short detour. As I mentioned, Manticore gear. Apparently... leading me in that direction. Is there a path towards it that doesn't lead directly through all of the insectoids? Ooh, okay. You know what? Never mind. I was planning to go around you, but if you decide to go through me, then you leave me no other choice either. Okay. No, don't punch the bloody spider. I know they're horrible, but nonetheless, do not punch the bloody spider. This is fine. This is fine. We have got our decoctions going on. No. Alright. There we go. Nope. Okay, that was supposed to be the Eden trap, keeping us nice and formed. The big one really does not care about any kind of Eden going on. No, no, no. God, why? You guys are absolutely horrendous. I hate you, spiders. Yeah, have an Eden trap. What kind of decoctions do we have active? We have got Echidna, Archgriffin, Earth Elementa. And that means trouble for me. We're fine. You are going down. Erendite works its magic. Good. But you've got more friends. And honestly, since you attacked me, I can't let that stand. Where is your buddy's corpse? It's around here. There it is. Alright. Where are you, you bugger? Oh, you've got multiple buggers. Hi. Can you try and spit in my face? Thank you. Very much appreciated. You are just bloody nasty for trying to work like that. While I am being entrapped and snared, unable to fight back, all of you just are just such massive buggers. No, 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 no. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. You are great hunters. Gotta admit that. Doesn't mean I'm happy with it, but I say you cheat. And I dislike the fact that you're cheating. So, how about you shan't do that? Have some more fire. While I place more and more Eden traps down. That's it. Come on. Have a go at me. Have a go at me. Nasty little buggers. And instantly the decoctions again. Ah. I love this mutagen. Ancient Lesson, Earth Element. This is just keeps me so powerful. I love it. This is absolutely amazing. Either way, where are your bits? Right over here. And let's see. Oh, one more remaining. Where did you go? Oh, I just saw you. Yeah. Why are you disappearing from the map? Not sure why, but you're mine. Alright. Manticore gear. Where the bloody hell are you inside of the cavern of Lebioda? Which just begs the question, what is gonna try and stop me here? Because ooh, there's a whole lot of stuff going on down there. Definitely more of these bloody spiders. I really am not a fan. Either way, friends, before you try and rip my face off, is it just you? Are you on your own? No, you have got friends in the back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Once more. That's it. No, Panther, stay away. I'm dealing with spiders. It's not your day. Really? I'm working here. Okay. You two, bugger off. Right here, this instant. Come on. Try to fight spiders at one point, instantly being buggered by bloody cats. Cats don't like me. I'm a dog person, and you guys will let that be known. Bloody hell. Come on, get over here. Get over here, you bloody kitty. That's it. Once more. Once more. Come on. Oh, really? This is what I mean. Spiders! Why not attack the bloody panther? Oh my god. Okay, place that down. This is fine. Okay, we need to get rid of this. No, focus on the panther. Focus on the panther. Okay. You know what? This is bad news central. Have that. Have that. Where's the panther? Okay. How about you jump in the bloody hole? Come on. I know you want to. That's it. That's it. Panther taken care of. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. You need. No. 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 I can't even see my hidden traps here. Ah! Bad news. Bad news. Bad news. Oh! You guys are relentless. Can you bugger off? Okay. This is fine. This is fine. You know what? Insectoid oil. Absolutely insectoid oil. No. Knock that off. You guys are working together way too much. I dislike being your prey. That's it. That's it. That's it. Be a bugger. Be a bugger. Be a bugger. Anders, you go down. Ah. Well, if the wildlife starts working against me, I am really out of luck. My god. Anyway, we need to find our way down into the mess that is, well, down there. I don't really know the best way to do that, but that's where we need to be. Yeah, let me try and see if I can find a way around. Oh, this might work. This might work. Yup. It's not the safest way. I probably can get back up there as well. But nonetheless. I don't like the look of that. Which means, what awaits me here?
Need to look around.
Cave of BaW, that's all nice and dandy, but I've got a feeling that nothing pleasant awaits inside. So what have we got?
Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too.
Probably. However, it is too silent. Let me see. What do you say? Remember to seek moderation in all things, in drink and vitals, and the pleasures of the flesh. For whoever shall abuse these pleasures shall awake the next morning in great pain with a pounding head and wilted member. Alright, good warning. What about you? Because these seem rather official. Do not unto thy neighbor what thou thyself deemest unpleasant, unless thy neighbor has doth thee sorely wrong, and rife with vileness were his deeds. Alright. Let's see. Are you from Merton? Please bless Mommy with good health, great BaW. Make her well and make her never get so awful pissed again. Antoinette. Alright. And you? Oh, great BaW. Make my fields yield bounties and save them from floods and drought. But only my fields, mind you. My neighbor has had enough luck of late. Really, Gaston? Yeah, if you do not... If that is your mindset, then no. Fate will not prove you kindly. We don't want to take that. There's no need for it. Thou shalt always speak the truth, unless the truth is not well served by being spoken. In which case, thou shalt lie. Well then. I guess that will work. Let me be beautiful, shapely, alluring, and always youthful. And may lies none that strumpet Maria's fat hiney. Babette, what's up with wishing others ill while wishing yourself all the luck? Wish everyone luck. Don't wish ill upon others. How hard can that be? Let's see. Text smeared. Already asked my little A. I've been to the druids and nothing, so maybe you, great BaW, will hear my prayer. I want to be old, ugly, and fat, for I'm sick and tired of staring at all these fair folk. They're as dull as ditch water. I, at least, aspire to be interesting. Quentin. Well, your notice for sure is interesting. And then we have got Merton's Prayer. 7th of Fane, 1203. Bless me with strength, that I may never falter. Bless me with grace, that I may never doubt. Bless me with fortitude of spirit, that I may leave behind the old and embrace the new with courage. I, Merton, a member of the Guild of Witches and named after the Manticore, begin this day my pilgrimage, here in this very cave where, for 23 days and 23 nights, BaW fasted and meditated. I vow to atone for my sins, to walk the path of redemption, and rid myself of all that ties me to my old life, so that I may stand proudly among the disciples of the highest and proclaim myself a new man. I shall thus now journey to the temple of BaW to meet with the great beggar, a sage who has pondered the pearls of BaW more than any else in this sad vale of tears. I shall listen to his counsel and follow his guidance on my road to absolution.
There we are. Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
And thus, his story ended. Well, as I mentioned before, I do hope he has a proper life now. Anyway, what other praise do we have? And may Jean-Luc be struck down by his bowels devoured by cholera, for he's a lecher, and a harlot, brute like few others. Again, what's up with wishing people ill harm? Come on! You're supposed to spread kindness. BaW, blessed by thy name, please let my son Julian reach Govia safely. Let him find the little lady at last, one well-born and with ample tract of land. Pascal. See, that's a much better prayer. Either way, we don't need that. I guess that means we're done here. Oh, no, one more. What did I read you already? Verily I say unto you, give alms to the poor, yet deposit not a whole watermelon upon a beggar's lap, but merely half, lest the beggar's joy strike him with apoplexy. Yep. Well then, onwards we go. Where to next? I'd say it's finally time. Let's look into this spotted wight situation, see if we can gather some saliva for Regis. No idea how the hell we're gonna do that, but we're probably gonna have to cut this thing up. Anyway, let's get to it. So the wight we were after was in a place where apparently there was some kind of curse. Hello, what are you? There was something going on here for sure. It's been too long ago for me to properly remember what Regis said, but nonetheless, are these foglets? These look like foglets for sure. Hello. How are you doing? Definitely foglets. Hi. How are you? Have a good day. Where's your friends? Your friends may want to hide. You may not want to hide, but that won't work for me. No. Bad foglet. Alright. What about you? Huh? You wanna have a go? You wanna have a go? Alright. I'll let my sword have a go at you. Hi. Well. Any more? Because I don't know what the bloody hell I'm hearing, but I don't like the noise of it. Okay, there's something going on here for sure.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
No, absolutely not. Alright, how about you leave me be, or get your friends, so that we can get this over with quickly. Ah, yes. Spoons. Lovely. All the spoons. Which then thus begs the question, why? Why spoons? Why spoons everywhere? Why bar guests everywhere? Am I luring the bar guests by making noise with the spoons? Maybe. Friend, Hi. Can you come my way? That's it. That's it. Okay. You dashed right through me. I don't want to know how. I don't want to know what kind of effect that has on me, but this is fine. Where are your friends? Trastamara Hunting College. That's not exactly where we are, or is that this place? Amadeus the Trastamara obtained this property from Duchess Caraberta in recognition for his service to the Tsar. The ruler's gift came with an unexpected barb, however, for the house turned out to be haunted and, even worse, deep in tax arrears. Trastamara consulted the druids of Caed Murkvid about this case and was given the following advice. If you cannot reach a deal with the spectre, let it be and call it a day. Which really begs the question, what is going on here? Why the spoons? Why so many foglets?
Regis's raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
And tons of bloody bar guests. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, hold on. My mutation activates when a critical effect is applied on someone I'm fighting. Erden is counted as a critical effect by the looks of things. Because I'm not burning you alive, I'm not poisoning you, but slowing you down thus is counted as a critical effect. I love this decoction. I don't like your fire breathing or spirit fire breathing. However, God, I am all powerful now. I really hope that will not result in me getting, well, way too cocky, because that will no doubt happen. Anyway, I'm half tempted to just explore these grounds, just to figure out what I can find. What the bloody hell? I mean, a gold spoon, but not on spoon. Why spoons? Okay, is there... That's just poisonous fog. Okay. I want to get rid of these bar guests while I can. To make sure that you do not bother me in a little bit. That's it. Good doggy. Alright. They're all over these grounds. Why? Why so many bar guests? There is some absolute curse going on here. And I want to get to the bottom of it. So a spotted wight. A wight was considered a necrophage. So specters and necrophages. For the time being, I will stick to my spectre oil because we can. Because that's right now what's keeping me safest the most. But...
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Stay away? Go away? Leave this place be? Those would be proper messages. But highly weird nonetheless. Tempered spoon, ladle, all the spoons. Why? Why the spoons? Why the bar guests? What kind of curse are we dealing with here? And what can we possibly find? I mean, all of this seems to be locked. No way in. Which just leaves the main hut. Main house. And those are insectoids somewhere in the distance. Well, I'm not a fan of this place. That I can already tell.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
But that makes me wonder who carved that on the walls. Like, bloody hell.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Ah. That explains the spoons, maybe, for no spoons will sate this creature and thus is being haunted by spoons. Soiled leather. Marlene, my dearest daughter, you've no idea the pain it causes a father to write these words. A father who must abandon his own child ceases to be a father, and his heart shall never know comfort. Sadly, as a result of what has happened, I have no other choice. We, along with the rest of the household, must abandon our estate. It is because that curse took you from us, leaving in your stead a mindless, bloodthirsty creature. We shall go north to Kavir, and if you ever read this letter, which could only mean you have returned to human form, you are to look for us there. For my part, I can only promise each year I will send an envoy who will be tasked with checking in on you, seeing if you are alive, and if so, in what form. Faith that you will once again be my beloved Marlene gives me the strength to live on. Perhaps the curse will not last forever. Perhaps someone will come along and lift this burden from you. Farewell, your loving father. Okay, so someone absolutely got cursed, turned into a spotted wight. But why? And also, if you got turned into this being, is there still a way?
Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
To possibly save you.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Yeah. But right now it is honestly a little bit too quiet.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Yeah. And the door on the other side.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Well, in that case, it's gonna keep on looking and... yeah. Well, okay then. Also, I'm gonna pull out my torch because I can.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
But they're all just normal spoons. Okay, a spoon key.
A spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Absolutely. Interesting. Spoon key note. This key certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210. Belongs to Smigol Skirkis, owner of the pheasantry. Alright. Well, maybe we do find some spontaneous profits. While snooping about the cursed Trastamara estate, Geralt happened on a strange spoon-like key. Attached to it was a note. The note labeled the strange spoon as the property of the pheasantry, known far and wide to be the finest tavern in all the Duchy of Toussaint. I will pay that place a visit for sure. But that will have to happen some other day, for right now... we're dealing with more spoons.
Obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Yeah. So what about all of you then?
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
So this creature is trying to force people to sit and dine with it.
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Ooh.
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Well, whatever this creature is...
no claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
is desperately trying to lift his very own curse. Trying to find people to sit and dine with, to eat.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Romantic in a rather disturbing place now. Oh. decaying leather. Dear Master Levasseur, I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here, and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as for the person with whom I meet, for I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Alright. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample of wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for my few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I'm aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trastamara. Why does that instantly make me think that Gaunther or Dim is responsible for this? I really hope that guy is gone. But Gaunther or Dim or not, or herbalist or not, it remains to beg the question of why? Why curse someone to go through this? Okay, we can go down here, I think. Yeah, we can definitely go down there. But there was more on this side as well. Okay, what am I hearing? Okay, just a normal monster. Outside these walls, which is fine by me.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship must have graced a rich man's table.
Where did she even get all these spoons from? I mean, this curse apparently progressed slowly, but still in a horrible manner. Stained diary. For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day, but it's not helping at all. Okay, that tells me the herbalist was not responsible for this. That shows me this has gone through Dim written all over it. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today there are no wrinkles, but I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but the chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something. Although I am cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it's getting harder to write. Loneliness. Oh, family. Eat, I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror, light. No.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster.
Bloody hell.
Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Ooh. Okay. Whatever this girl did, I feel like she doesn't deserve this fate. More and more spoons all over the place. And the mirror.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. journal's author, maybe?
Yeah. So what was this curse exactly? What did it exactly say?
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Pretty literal in this case. There's gotta be a way to fix this situation, but how? Geralt, if you have any wise words, I'd love to hear them. Which right now leads directly towards the basement. Where a whole lot of pain and suffering probably
Actually,
awaits.
does seem like a wight's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Well, that would be where we could get saliva from, probably. But even so...
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
God, this place is an absolute mess. And they're really, right now, unhappy.
Cauldron I was looking for. Wight's not particularly tidy.
I'm happy that this wight is not around. Before I go and deal with that, before we start looking into the cauldron, what's down here? Apparently more spoons.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Is there maybe a specific spoon we are after? Like, are those all spoons? Bloody hell! God, that must be suffering. Trying so hard to find that one spoon that will sate you. Words of wisdom on beastly curses. Monstrous curses and their description. Introduction. Curses that change a fellow into a monstrous creature have existed since the dawn of time. They have a variety of origins and a variety of effects. It normally happens that a mage or a sorceress casts a curse and the spell changes the subject. It doesn't always happen straight away. Sometimes the person who has been cursed changes slowly, bit by bit. It also happens that a normal fellow can cast a curse, someone whose conscience is clear and who has done good in their life. Such a person can acquire power, and thus the aggrieved can place a curse on the evildoer. Such curses are strong and cannot be removed easily. Thus, everything by which human suffering is atoned is long-lasting and painful. I really wonder what this Marlene did.
Wight's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
What did Marlene do for either Gaunter or someone else to place a curse like this on her?
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Let's see, is there anything else to be found inside of this
Thousands of them here.
spoon pit?
Wight's been a collector for years.
Yeah. Well, there is probably something behind here, if we can at least go through here. No. Okay, spoon key won't fit that for sure. I guess we will just have to try and see if we can actually get our saliva from our spotted wight. Maybe from the cauldron. More attempts at having a dinner. Oh.
Table set. Wight who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast.
Yeah.
Wight that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it.
We've seen that. But how?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Okay, I'm not sure what you were doing with great green mutagens in there, but I'll take those. Thank God that the spotted wight is not around right now. But nonetheless.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
There's not exactly a furnace around, which we probably wouldn't even want to sit in.
Wight's obsessed.
Yep,
Real
we know.
collector. Thoroughbred.
I did see a cupboard. No, I'm so not going to like this, aren't I? Ah, well, We've got no choice. No, we're not attacking this thing. We're not attacking Marlene. We're trying to lift this curse if we can. Should we fail, we can always kill it, but... whatever we're doing, we're freeing you from this fate.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
You need someone to eat with you. And if anyone is gonna do that, no matter how gross it probably will be, that would be me.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Swap spoons. Okay, the curse's exact wording were...
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were... None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
It's mostly those first two that are related to what needs to happen. We're not going to swap spoons. We're not going to eat using spoons, for no spoon would ever sate you. You don't need to eat with spoons. So let's eat, not using the spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
I really hope this will work. Yeah, just by the look of it.
You need to see your likeness.
Vile stuff for sure. Please tell me that we did good. Either way, high toxicity for sure. Thank God we're a Witcher.
Just not quite like I expected.
No.
To see what happened to the wight.
Absolutely.
Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Yeah, we're chasing her. We're chasing her for sure. Also, did we need anything else from here? No. We had the wight's brew, so we can report back to Regis without issue. No, we're chasing Marlene. I really hope that this is going well, that we can change her back like this. Like, it's the final bit of seeing your reflection that I'm not sure of. Is that you, Marlene? You all the way over here? Okay. Where did you run off to? Oh, there are more bar guests around for sure. No issue, no issue. We'll deal with you. No problem. Come on, get over here. Get over here. I am currently trying to deal with a bloody curse. So, you bugger off. That's it. Where's your friend? I saw you had another one. Is that another bar guest? Yes, that for sure is another bar guest. Friend, hi. Can you please join me? That's it. Perfect. Alright. Follow the scent, follow the scent. Where the bloody hell did you run off to? I see you. Marlene? Are you okay?
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
How long have you been like
I'll take you
this?
someplace safe.
Huh. And the safest place that we know, our own home.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
100 years?
Whatever brought this about?
In a hurry, we'll talk about this later. Maybe? We're not exactly in a hurry. Honestly, Barnabas, she was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Not a normal man could have done that. Did some thinking, figured it out. I'll tell you the story. But this just shows how bloody dangerous a being like Gauntlerim is. He took joy out of this for sure. And one can only wonder how many more there are like Marlene. How many more suffered by his hand.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
Or even a human that can survive it.
But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
I trust you, Barnabas. Anyway, so long for now.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
I got a friend who's waiting. Which means... time for us to move onward. I hope that Marlena will recover soon. For if she indeed has been a spotted wight for more than 100 years... God, that is a horrible fate for sure. Geralt found the spotted wight at an old abandoned estate. The Witcher chose not to fight it, opting instead to hide in a wardrobe and await his chance. Though how it would come, he could only guess. Once the wight had come and gone, Geralt collected its saliva, which the monster had added to the brew it was making in a large cauldron. Intrigued, Geralt set off in pursuit of the fleeing wight. And to the Witcher's surprise, the creature proved to be a woman who had been cursed centuries ago. Geralt set about lifting the curse that held her, and through his efforts, the wight transformed back into someone of yore named Marlena. Either way, while we are still back home here, let me pay a real quick visit all the way down here to make sure that we can actually, well, restore our potions. That will work just fine. Thank God for this alchemy lab. I love it. And I had to be with you, Barnabas, in regards to our home. I think Barnabas can have a real quick word.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest.
I for sure shall.
You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Commemorate? You know what? Yeah, I think we should. And with Marlene now here, we'll instantly make her feel at home as well. Kinda, I don't have time, true, but at the same time, sure, we should celebrate. Regis can surely wait a few more hours.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here. And we've cause to open it today.
Lovely.
And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire.
Yikes.
It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines.
Yikes.
Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
I guess we will have to take good care of our new property. And together, we shall manage. Absolutely lovely. Ooh, and it seems like someone had a bit too much to drink, I think. Okay, if those are your Gwent cards, perfect. What's this? The history of Corvo Bianco. Hello. Corvo Bianco's origins have been lost to the mists of time. We have only a bare legend about the vineyard being founded by the owner of the Pomerol estate's son, who had been disinherited and exiled with only a Carvenere sample to his name. The modern history of Corvo Bianco begins with Master Bolius, who settled in the vineyard in his elder years. As a young man, Bolius had headed a division of sappers which fought in the far north. For his service, He was made a noble and awarded a great deal of coin. He took to rebuilding Corvo with great zeal. He dedicated most energy to planting a beautiful garden for his wife, thus starting the craze for the use of herbs which swept Tucson at the time. After his wife, Boreas' second love was the olive tree, which is why he planted a great many of them all over Corvo. And when Boreas' wife died, life lost its savour for him and he began to think constantly about death. He sold his estate to Count Crespi, and the very day he signed the last piece of paperwork, he died. And thus, Corvo lives on through our efforts. And with our efforts, and with our stable now proper, oh look, would you look at that. Roach, it's perfect, isn't it? I told you it would be brilliant. You've got a friend in the stable hand. Absolutely lovely. Either way, I do have a feeling I'm gonna need you because a new day is dawning and we have a long way to ride, and I'm not gonna let myself be distracted by all of this madness going on here. That will happen later. Absolutely later. Regis awaits.
I feel so bad for Marlene. To slowly see yourself turn into a monster and then desperately lose yourself as for over 100 years you try and lift your curse. Thank God that we learned of this thanks to Regis. For had we not, Marlene's suffering would have known no end.